to Just Be Beautiful. Today I'm talking about moisture, and this is, I think, the fifth video in my series on my hair regimen. If you missed those videos, I will of course give you the link to the playlist, and you can click on that and catch up on all the other videos in my regimen. Having a really solid moisturizing routine is essential. You know, naturally kinky, coily, curly hair is more prone to dryness, and dryness equals breakage, and we don't want breakage. A good moisture routine is really key to making sure that your hair stays healthy and that you retain length by reducing your breakage. First and foremost, moisture comes from water. Okay, grease does not moisturize your hair. If it's a really hot day, you're not going to be like, oh gosh, a real hot boy, let me go and see if I could find a sandwich to eat. No, you don't think like that. You think, oh gosh, if I could get a nice cold glass of lemonade or a cold glass of water or something liquid to quench that thirst, right? Think about your hair in the same way. If your hair is dry and thirsty, you won't give it food, you'll give it water. So if you have a product that is supposed to be moisturizing and it doesn't have water as one of the first few ingredients, then chances are it's not very moisturizing, right? So you can look for water or aloe vera as one of the key ingredients, and that is really going to moisturize your hair. Many of you have probably seen the LOC method or LOC method. I tend to do either LOC or LCO depending on the products that I'm using at a particular point in time, right? L or liquid or water is always the first component because, like I just said, moisture comes from water, so that layer has to be the closest to my hair so that my hair absorbs that moisture. Where butters and oils and that kind of stuff come in is that they have to seal that water in, right? So be clear on that. Good. Sometimes it might be a little difficult to tell when the hair is dry or when that's just the way your hair feels, right? If you have type 4 hair like I do, sometimes your hair has a kind of rough feel to it, so it's like you're feeling the hair, you're not sure, is that how my hair is supposed to feel? Is it supposed to feel coarse like that? Or is my hair really dry? Some literature might say, you know, if your hair is dull and it's dry, but that again I think it's a little flawed when natural hair is concerned, because the texture of our hair sometimes, depending on how the light refracts against it, it might look dull anyway, and it doesn't mean that it's dry. If your hair is dull, if it feels dry or stiff, it's difficult to style, it's not very supple or can't really move easily, and if it's really noisy when I comb through it, then that usually says to me that my hair is dry. if I just washed my hair, wash, deep condition, the whole nine, or no poo, it's wash day, right? My hair is already wet, then there's no need for me to, or at least I don't generally add another water-based product onto my hair because it's wet. So it's moisturized in my book, right? So all I do is I skip to the next letter with it, which is O, and I put a light oil on my hair, penetrating oil like coconut oil or olive oil, or in my case my oils and herbs, which contains both of those oils. I put the oils and herbs on my wet hair, and then I put my last layer, which is C for cream. I use my Shea and Aloe hair souffle, right? And it's a heavy cream, so it I only use a small amount. That generally can keep my hair moisturized after wash day for all up to like 3 days. My hair is fine, doesn't really need much doing, right? And you don't have to use the exact products that I use, people. You can use substitutes to the products that I present, right? Basically, you just have to remember, you put moisture in your hair with water, and that water is going to evaporate, so you have to seal it in with an oil or a cream. If you don't want to put so many products on your hair, like if you have a lighter hair texture or finer hair texture, you can just do liquid and a light oil. You know, this is not an exact science. It's about what your hair likes and what works for you. Feel free to leave comments and ask me questions below in case I've left anything out. Take care, and thank you so much for watching. Bye. Just spray my hair with